Hey coaches, this is Kelly Joseph. I am going to do a quick recap and action step packed video for you on launching Country Heat. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to be talking very fast, so you may have to go back, rewatch, take notes. Make sure you have a pen and pencil hand or pen or pencil, calendar, and anything that you need to take notes for this call. And I'm just going to start by saying kudos for you for getting on the call and taking the first step. As we do new programs and start new things, it's scary, it's uncomfortable, we have fear, all those blocks start to come in. So it's really important to identify them, but keep moving forward and keeping your mind open. And that is my goal for this call, is to really inspire you to keep your mind open for this brand new program called Country Heat that is coming out July 27th. As of today, it may change. So be aware, stay on top of the news in your online office, and really just embrace this launch, whether you are a country fan or not, because what you really have to do is think about the people you're serving. Just because you don't like country music doesn't necessarily mean you can't change someone's life with a cardio dance fitness inspired by country music. Okay, because this is not about you. Your mission here is not about you. This is about how many people you can help and support and inspire to get healthy. So really, I want you to just put your ego aside. I will tell you personally, I am in love with country music, and I wasn't always that way. Believe it or not, I did not know anything about country music until about 24, when I met my husband. When I first met him, we dated and he told me that he liked country music, and I was like, oh, this might be a deal breaker. I don't necessarily know if we're going to mix. What is he doing listening to country music? I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can date him. And then the experiences started. And country music to me is all about the experiences that I have embraced. And it reminds me of so many happy moments in my life and so many great people that I've met. And so country music to me means summer. It means experiences. It means having fun. It's a warmth. And it didn't happen overnight, just like your fitness journey didn't happen overnight. So again, be open, and please don't come to me if you don't like country music, and don't knock it if you don't like country music, because I have a really special place in my heart, just like I have a special place in my heart for many genres of music, and I am open to everything. So I really want and encourage you to do the same. And if you really want to start with some good country music, start with Kenny Chesney or Zac Brown. Those are two of my favorite. We actually got married on the beaches of Aruba, and Kenny Chesney was our first part of our dance that we did. And then we broke out into a salsa. So you know what? It's all about being well-rounded, guys. But anyways, I wanted to share with you some notes and tips that I got because I went out there, I FAQ'd it, I YouTubed it, I searched, I snooped. I was hungry to learn as much as I could about Country Heat so that I could successfully launch this program with everything I have in my heart. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Now, don't sit here and say, I'm too late. It's too late. It's never too late to begin. So put that aside and let's get going here. Okay, I listened to several videos with Autumn Calabrese herself, and she explained some details on the Country Heat launch. And I'm actually just going to read what she said. She said it's an absolute sweat fest. So if people think they're not going to get a sweat, they are going to be so surprised, because you will be dripping in sweat. The containers are included in the Country Heat Challenge Pack. Instead of saying it's a country line dancing program, really, really step away from that and talk about it being a cardio dance fitness program inspired by country music. I hope you wrote that down, because that's exactly how I have been promoting it. Cardio dance fitness inspired by country music. Is it line dancing? No. Does it have country music in it? Yes. But it is for every type of person. 60, 50, 40, pregnant, non-pregnant, bad knees, everybody can benefit from this program. It is low impact. The program is 30 days, 6 days a week, 27 to 30-minute workouts. And let's see, 5 routines, 1 dance conditioning routine. Where did I get this information? Well, I'm not anybody special. I got it from the FAQs and I looked it up, guys. So I encourage you to do the same. It's a great way to get people up and moving and inspired and having fun doing fitness, because we have to remember not everybody loves fitness. Not everybody loves breaking a sweat. So why not add a little emotion and fun to it and get people breaking a sweat and losing those extra unwanted pounds and gaining that energy and helping them change their lives. So there are 2 line dancing that are line dance workouts that are bonus. Hopefully now if you've already listened to this, hopefully you got the sneak peek of the workout. If not, no worries. You could YouTube it, watch someone else do the sneak peek, and then pick up the dance moves and do your own video and pop it out there. Get creative, right? Don't underestimate this program, guys. Autumn Calabrese herself pretty much said that this has the possibility of being huger than the 21-day fix. Huger than the 21-day fix. Do you know what that means for your business? Do you know what that means for your family and your goals and your why? This is a big deal. I'm so excited about it. So really, think about that. Think about how many people you can reach with this program, whether it's their entryway into one of your challenge groups or a second part to the 21-day fix. Me personally, I am targeting country music fans as the entry in to learn about me. And then once they're done, I'm going to introduce them to the 21-day fix and, create that relationship and help them get healthy. Think of Zumba, but country music. That's what I really want you to think about. The results that they have gotten from the test groups for this program have actually been better than the 21-day fix. That's another reason why they are possibly saying this could be bigger than the fix. They have gotten women who have lost, I believe, what did I have here? 60 pounds in 90 days. So 3 rounds and they've lost 60 pounds, which has never happened in the 21-day fix. Huge deal. Huge. This is huge, you guys. Huge deal. Why? Because there's no inflammatory response going on because there's no weightlifting. In the 21-day fix, as you are weightlifting, you're actually having a little bit of an inflammatory response, which can maybe in terms of just plain old cardio, you're not having that. So the muscle weight could be making you not lose as much as you would in country heat, just so you know. Let's see here. If you are in the 50 and older crowd, this is an awesome program to really, really promote. If you are pregnant, huge. There's no getting down on the floor. You're not, using any weights. It's awesome. If you have knee problems, or if you're targeting people who have knee problems or have injuries, huge deal. This could be the solution for them. This is a solution for them. I hope that you have been following Julie Henderson's journey. She has done amazing on this program, and the proof is in the pudding. She never liked country music, and she ended up loving the program. So it's proof that you do not have to be a country fan to like this program. She ended up every day looking forward to her workouts. I want you to go snoop out her pictures. I want you to use her pictures. There is a folder of all the before and after pictures of the test group. Make sure you save that to your computer so that you are using that. They surveyed the audience of everybody, and overall, this was interesting. They found that people overall were super excited for this. However, the coaches were the ones that were least excited about this, which is an eye-opener because we should be the ones that are like, yay, but we tend to sometimes block things off that are uncomfortable, right? So don't put your likes and dislikes on someone else, guys. Please don't do that. I'm huge into that. I really do try to be so open-minded and empathetic to all people. let's see. Top coaches have explained in the past how these new launches of new programs have catapulted their businesses. They have brought their businesses to a new level. And the reason why, I guess, I'm so excited about this launch and country, well, first of all, it is country, and my heart is with country music. However, it's from my mistakes that I've made in the past. I've been in the business 2 years. I was not in the business when 21 Day Fix launched, so I missed that launch. That was my first program. And then I heard other coaches and top coaches talking about launching, Insanity Max 30, Hammer and Chisel, and so forth. And of course, my ego got in the way at that point. And I'm like, no, I don't like Insanity. That's for crazy people. That's for intense people. Insanity Max 30 is not up my alley. So what did I do? Nothing. Looking back, all the people that benefited, people that were helped, coaches that their business went to the next level. And I was like, wow, what was I thinking to not go and launch this program? Then I go and do the workout, and I absolutely loved it. And I'm like, mistake. Hammer and Chisel, I'm going to give myself a little bit of leeway. I had a newborn baby at home. However, I could have really pumped it up way more. So due to those mistakes I made with launching those programs, I have learned that you're either in it with this or you're losing out, okay? So whether you like it or not, which I keep saying. So make sure that you really are launching this program and making it you, just because, be open about if you don't like country music and how you're being open to this program, because that's what people want to hear. They want to hear, oh, this coach hated country music. She shared her story. She shared her story over and over. And now look at her. Look at her results. Look at how she's doing. Look at her happiness. Look at her energy. So use your mess and make it into a success, okay, wherever you're at. From what I've heard, like I said, the launch date is August 27th. The good news is people can order the program on I think afternoon on July 27th, but they can get it within 24 hours on their Beachbody On Demand. So start promoting that as well, that they can get it right away on their Beachbody On Demand and get going right away. Also, there's going to be, just as a side note with Autumn, there's going to be a new clothesline coming out from her. There's going to be on Beachbody On Demand a cooking show with her brother, which are great little additives you can share why Beachbody On Demand is such a great thing to have. They're going to have these shows that are not going to be anywhere else. I just really, 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 really encourage you to get excited and show your excitement for this program on social media. I'm going to give you some action steps next. First things first, I want you to look on your calendar and decide when you're going to run your Country Heat test group. I'm not calling it a test group. Call it a test group. Call it whatever you want. What is the date you're going to start your Country Heat group? Then decide who you're going to do it with. Are you going to run it on your own? Are you going to run it with several other coaches? How is that going to happen? Okay. Once you've decided your date, now we're going to backtrack. Right now, today, you're going to create an event for your Country Heat group. Or you're going to start a list. If you're a little bit more advanced and you've been in the business a little bit longer, you can get a mailing list going. Google it, find out how to make a mailing list, and get people on your list to email them information. If you do not have a list, I suggest doing the event. From the event, you can personally invite. You can promote it on your like page or personal page, get people excited, reach out, connect with people, and just start inviting to that event. Think of an event as the invitation. No, they do not have to have an account with you. No, they don't have to have anything with you. Just make sure I put in I did live videos in there. I just said, if you have another coach, please reach out to that coach. Do not join other coaches' events, because then everybody who sees that is going to go to their event and not your event. Nothing wrong with that, but then it gets super confusing, super hairy to try and work it all out and decide who goes with who and not step on any toes. So let's just not do that to one another, and don't join someone else's event. So you have your event going, you have a cover photo. I'm going to share my screen, some of my goodies that I have. I created a Country Heat folder, and I have put everything I possibly can in that Country Heat folder. I liked the Country Heat Facebook page, so go do that. Go ahead and find Country Heat on Facebook, like it, and get it so you get the notifications for that first. Then I save everything to all the pictures she posts, I save right to my Country Heat folder. So here we go, Country Heat. And I have a couple other folders within. Here's the test group, all the before and after pictures of everybody that Julie posted for us all. So that's in my folder. I have my launch guide, which I don't know if I put anything in there yet. Okay, yeah, my calendar of when I'm launching, what I'm doing, what day, and my notes. This is what I'm doing this call on right here, all my notes here. And then lessons learned. Because I love country music, I have collected quotes and sayings from the songs that I love that are near and dear to my heart. And that's how I'm promoting my Country Heat test group. You're going to get, not only are you going to get the support from me, you're going to also get some really good mindset lessons, all based on country music. That is specific to me, not to you. You're going to go and find what you love, what you can do to make it you. This is my idea. I mean, feel free to tweak it and make it your own in your own special way. Don't copy someone else's ideas and make it your own. Make it you, because people are going to see right through you if you're faking it or forcing it. And you really want to be as passionate as you can about that. So I made a blog post to join my Country Heat VIP list. You do not have to have a blog. You do not have to have any of that. But I'm just showing you what I have done. Like I said, I have my calendar. I just took pictures. Seriously, guys, I literally took a bunch of pictures. They're not even that great, and got rid of the background. Google it, and you can then create your cover photo. So if you look here, here's my cover photo, and then I'm using that to promote everything. Is it perfect? No. Look at, there's little, I intentionally didn't make it perfect because you don't want to come off as being perfect. I mean, there's just mistakes everywhere, and that's okay, because I'm not about perfection. I'm about getting it out there and getting people healthy. You can see the background here, what it really looked like, okay? I'm a disaster. I was so tired this morning. I mean, seriously. Then I took pictures and got some fun shirts because I'm going to give giveaways. And I ended up buying this country shirt and a couple other ones that I will be wearing and promoting and just having fun with it. Like I said, I took pictures of whatever Autumn used on her on Country Heat's Facebook page, and I'm using them in my event. So every day I'm posting in my event, I'm doing a countdown to the launch, and I'm using the event as the invitation. And this time around, I'm actually going to do my sneak peek right in my event. If you have not watched Angel's video on how to run a sneak peek, go do that. And I'm running it in there. You can see, I did all the country songs. These are for Pinterest. So think of where you are on social media and what kind of pictures and visuals you can make to get it out there, to get back to you. So I pinned this to go back to my website, to go back to my landing page on Country Heat. And I'm going to go back to my calendar here. You don't have to I don't want you to get overwhelmed, because you don't have to do all of this. As long as you're taking small steps, it's better than nothing, okay? I'm 2 years in the business, so what I did 2 years ago is not going to work for what I'm doing now in my business, okay? And also, like I said, I have worked my butt off for this. I have worked really hard because I'm so passionate about this, and I need a revival in my business, if I'm going to be quite blunt with you. So this is a kind of a do or die for me. So I have talked about, when I'm putting transformation pictures, when I'm putting my own transformation pictures. Today, I'm actually mailing out my first email. You can do this. I'm going to put this right in my event as well. All my transformations with Autumn Calabrese's programs that I've done, and how this is a lifestyle, and her programs have helped me stay on a lifestyle for more than 2 years. So I have 21 Day Fix, I have Hammer and Chisel, and I have 21 Day Fix Extreme Results. So I will be posting them today. And just my goal of my first email is to just share how Autumn has created programs that get results, so that people can start to think, oh wow, this Autumn girl is someone that I really love to try a program. Second email, I'll go into other people's results specific to Country Heat. So I'll probably use Julie Henderson's results in that one. And then the third email, I have notes on, what did I say? Third email, I'm going to, and you can do this right in your event. I'm doing both actually. An announcement and the invitation to my sneak peek. And then I'm going to have some prizes and welcome gifts that I'm giving. And then I'm also going to be giving goodies away to those people that are on my mailing list. And that's how I'm kind of doing a funnel into my Country Heat group, support group. So let me see here. So if you have a blog post, write a blog or website, start to get that going. Write a blog post so that you can pin things to go back to your website. Maybe have a landing page, have somewhere where people can go to get information, learn about you, like, trust, and know you, and then decide if this is something they want to try. Cover all objections in your event. Share stories about how this person had this objection, but then this happened and they overcome that objection. Share lots of transformation stories. Do a countdown. I'm doing several countdowns. I'm doing a countdown to the launch date. And I'm going to have an early bird special for anybody who purchases the Country Heat Challenge Pack in July for those last 3 days or 4 days. And then I will be doing my sneak peek the following week in a countdown to probably the actual day that we start. So again, you have to backtrack. You have to decide when you're going to have your group, and then backtrack when you're going to do your sneak peek, backtrack when you're going to do your event, and so forth. So this will be different for everybody. But I hope that helps you. And I've been just staying on top of all the country news. I'm a huge, like I said, I'm a huge fan of Pink, and I'm a huge fan of Kenny Chesney. And I found out they're doing a duet, which I nearly cried when I found that out. So that was super cool. But I've been just staying on top of all country news. I've been staying on top of anything I can that has to do with country music. I've been listening to country music more than I normally do to learn lessons in there that I can then share. I have something in my hair, sorry. That I can then use as life lessons to teach for mindset work in my group. I think I got everything. Reach out in the groups. Look your things up in the FAQ. Look at all the launch guides. They just uploaded a bunch of new stuff in the online office. It's all there for you. Go on YouTube. Melanie Mitro and several other people had calls with Autumn Calabrese. That's exactly what I did. I listened to them, wrote notes, and then I shared it. So I really want you to share with me what you're doing in the group. I want you to share your goal for this and your vision for the Country Heat launch and how you are going to break out of your comfort zone to really help other people. And I just want to end really fast by sharing this on my business page, mind you. I have been working diligently on my business page, so you will not see me mostly on my personal page as much as on my business page. And that is a mind mess in itself, but I'm kind of stubborn about it, and I'm determined to make that on Instagram. So go check out my Instagram, go check out my business page. If you want to snoop, check out, and just see what I'm doing and make it your own. But I got a message because I put a Facebook ad out, and I did the video on the Country Heat sneak peek they did. And I made a video, put it out there, and made a Facebook ad on it. And this is what I got in my messenger for my business page, mind you, which I get not hardly anything yet with it. Hi, Kelly. My name is Katie. I don't normally just message people like this, but for some reason I really wanted to. I actually just want to tell you how refreshing it is to see a fitness video that is not planks and leg lifts and the same things everybody else is doing. I love the fact that you're up, dancing and moving, not on the floor saying, hold this for 60 seconds. I have a bad knee, and when I started working out a couple months ago, the first 2 weeks were good, but after that, it started to get hard to get up and down, and my knee would bother me while I was trying to do jumps. Sometimes I couldn't do it, so I hate to say this, but I just stopped. That hurts my heart, but that gives me hope for her for this new program. She's opening up about it. I am in such a funk right now, and I feel I will never get out of it. I know that's not true, but most days it feels like it is. I can relate. I'm actually getting a little emotional about this because I've been there. I'm so sorry that I just spilled all of this on you, but your video was so different than the rest. I had to message you. Have a good night, Katie. Guys, if that's not proof that we need to put our egos aside and help people get healthy with what Beachbody is giving us to use to do that, these are solutions for people, okay? You can help people you would never imagine. For me to get that message saying, thank you for being different, says it all. Have a good night. Have a good day whenever you're watching this, guys, and go do this.